Welcome back to D20 Tactics. On this channel I play Dungeons & Dragons with my friends and we explore combat scenarios and play out the tactics used to defeat monsters quickly and safely, giving you more time to get back to roleplaying. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Saracen Zero, and today I'm joined by Fear No Equal, LongFish, BlindOracle, and AzureWolf. Together we'll run through typical battles that adventurers might see playing Dungeons & Dragons. This is the second encounter clearing out a Diabolical Cult, so if you missed the start, you can find a link to it in the description below. Grab your dice, draw your sword, and let's jump into combat. Hit points, abilities, spells, items in hand.
+1 short bow in hand. 134 out of 134 hit points.
101 out of 109. In hand is my Wand of the War Mage and my Wand of Magic Missiles. 4 level first, 3 second, 3 third, 2 fourths now, 2 fifth, 1 6.
I'm currently at 126 out of 126. I am holding my Staff of Python and Shield +1. I have 4 level 1, 2 level 2, 3 level 3, 3 level 4, and 1 level 5 spell slots remaining, and both charges of my Channel Divinity.
I am at 159 of 159 hit points, and I have my pike +1 in hand because I want reach. Second wind, action surge, and Indomitable all available.
Monsters' abilities and numbers. This encounter has 4 Barbed Devils and 2 Hellhounds. Barbed Devils have diabolical resistances. They resist cold damage. They're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons that are not silvered. They're immune to fire and poison damage and the poison condition. They have dark vision, and their passive perception is 18, so the rogue is not going to worry about that. They have magic resistance. Doesn't seem like it's going to help them much. They have a barbed hide, so if you grapple them, you're going to take 1d10 damage. And multi-attack. They can hurl flame, or they can make attacks with their tails and claws. Hellhounds are smaller fiends. They use pack tactics. They have advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of their allies is within 5 feet of the creature. They have a fire breath for a 15-foot cone. It's on a 5/6 recharge, and it does 6d6 fire damage. They can also bite, and they do some fire damage on their bite. They have fire immunity, but they don't have diabolical immunity. Their passive perception is 15. Terrain and effects. This terrain has some enclosed areas, sort of arena-style encounter. In the middle, there are a number of spikes. The spikes are dangerous terrain. If you are forced into them, you will take 2d6 piercing damage. If you just move into them voluntarily, it's only difficult terrain. The statues are difficult terrain to move through, but you can stand on them, climb on them. Stairs up here and stairs down here, so it's a 5-foot gap up and a 5-foot gap down, so a total of 10 feet if you fall off the areas on the top. Doors are currently closed, but they can be open. After that, we're going to go to tactics. What do you guys think for tactics in this fight?
I hate to be the guy who's suggesting it, but what if we stack up in the top left corner and let them come to us? Because that's a lot of devils with clean lines of fire.
The only issue with stacking is that breath attack.
If we put the wizard and the rogue at the very top edge and the cleric stands 20 feet in front of them, they won't get hit by the breath attack. Unless the Hellhound gets past them, in which case, bigger issues.
I think some of that'll depend on how quickly we can clear out.
And let them come through the doors to us.
Yeah, that works. My one reservation is if they get the jump on us, we're gonna have to disentangle ourselves to get into position, but that's not the end of the world.
I would note that these doors are currently closed, so they're going to have to come to us, even if they have the initiative advantage on us, to open those doors. So the doors give us maybe a full turn to get into position. I might stand behind the column rather than in front of the squishies and see if I can use that additional reach I've got to throw down a lot of attacks of opportunity.
Probably haste you too.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative. Anybody have higher than a 20? Anybody have between a 15 and a 20?
17 on the fighter.
Who's got between a 15 and a 10?
13 minus 1.
12 on the rogue.
Anybody have between a 10 and a 5?
I got an 8.
7 for the Devils. Wow. Fighter, you're up first.
I will reposition 2 west and 2 north so that I'm next to the rogue. And then I will prepare to hit the first enemy that comes within reach of me, which is 10-foot reach.
All right, after the fear, we go to the LongFish.
Move me diagonal to northwest 1 space. I'm preparing to cast Sacred Flame on the first enemy that comes through the door.
After the LongFish, we're going to go to the BlindOracle.
So we're going to move on the diagonal behind the cleric. Take a bonus action to hide, and then prepare an action to shoot the first enemy that comes through the door.
After that, we're going to go to the AzureWolf.
Can I move 5 north, please? And I will prep Ray of Frost on the first enemy that I can see.
Barb Devils are going to move. They have a movement speed of 30. This guy's going to go to here, open the door. That will proc. It's going to be +5 cover from the rogue. Do you take it?
You allowed to hang on to your reaction?
Yes.
I would hang on to it then. That's a rough shot to take.
Cleric, you don't care about cover.
Dex 17 save
Yep, he fails.
for 9 radiant damage.
Wizard, he's got +5 from you. You can hang on to it.
That's a 21.
Hits.
That is a 13 plus the 5 from the int modifier, so 18.
He resists cold, so he's going to take 9. He's going to hurl flame at the fighter. Fighter does a 12 hit you.
Negative.
Does a nat 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Take 19 points of fire damage.
Yeah, okay.
Did you have the resistance?
You resist damage. Instead of 19, you're going to take 9, and Cleric are also going to take 9.
Okay.
All right, this is going to get interesting. We do the same thing over here.
That one I'm taking. Does a 28 hit
Yep,
for 27 points of damage.
2 more at the fighter. 7 to hit you,
Negative.
18 to hit you.
Also negative.
He's going to back up for 5 feet. This guy's going to dash to here. This guy's going to dash to here. Hellhounds. They have a 50-foot movement speed. This guy's going to dash to here and do fire breath on the cleric and rogue. Because you guys have spaced out perfectly so that he cannot 15-foot cone both of you. Give me a DC 12 dexterity save.
17.
That'll pass, and you have evasion, so you don't take anything.
I have an 11.
Take 26 points of fire damage. And then this guy's going to back up to there. This guy's going to rush to there. He's going to breathe on the fighter. Fighter, give me a DC 12 dexterity save.
Negative. That's a 9.
Take 25 points of fire damage, except you're going to take half. You take 12. Cleric, you take 12. And then he's going to go 1 back. That's all my guys. Top of the order. Fear, you're up.
I'm going to push forward 1 space diagonally southeast, and let's go ahead and lay into this guy. First attack, 19 to hit.
Hits.
For 16 damage. Second attack, 14 to hit.
14's a miss.
Third attack, and that is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
You know what? We're going to action surge. Just do it. Do it now. Get it out of the way. That is a crit.
Yep.
16 damage. 18 to hit.
Hits.
15 damage. Last attack. 26 to hit.
Hits.
12 damage. I will bonus action my second wind. D10 plus 12 HP for 16 HP recovered.
Okay. Any movement?
No, I'll stay right where I am.
After that, you're going to go to the LongFish.
Action. Move me southeast 1 square, and I'm going to cast a Spirit Guardian at 5th level.
That's beautiful, actually.
That will be it for me.
After the LongFish, we're going to go to the BlindOracle.
So let's go ahead and move south 3, so the diagonal behind the fighter. Let's go ahead and shoot the fighter's target. A 15 to hit, takes 8. Back up, please. No bonus action.
You got it. After that, we're going to go to the AzureWolf.
Pull out one of my scrolls of haste and pop it on the rogue here.
Haste on the rogue. You got it. Anything else?
That's it.
Now it's my turn. So I'm going to have a bunch of guys start off in the zone. Tell me about it.
Wisdom 17 save.
Cool. These guys need 12s. They have resistance because they got +5 wisdom. They're going to pass. Give me some damage.
23 damage.
23 cut in half to 11. He's going to make 2 attacks at the cleric with his hurl flame. First one's a 16.
Miss.
Second one's a 20.
Hit.
Take 10 points of fire damage and a concentration save.
Nat 20.
Now 20 will do it. He's going to back out. After that, we're going to go to this next guy. Give me some damage.
For a total of 16 damage.
And then he's going to do the same thing. Nat 1's going to fail, but Nat 20's going to hit.
Yep.
A lot of 1s and 20s in this.
18 damage and a concentration save.
17.
Then he's going to back up. After that, we're going to go to this next guy. He's going to take some damage first. Tell me about it.
Hey, that's a good one. 30 damage.
Passes with double 21, so he's going to take 15. Then he's going to throw 2 fire. A 11 and a 17.
Both miss.
And he's going to back up. He's going to start his turn off in the zone. Passes the save.
28 shortens to 14.
Then he's going to throw 2 at the fighter. Fighter, a 14 to hit you.
Negative.
And a 20 to hit you.
That one will do.
Take 8, which is going to turn to 4, and 4 to the cleric. Cleric, give me another concentration save.
15.
I'm sorry, did he leave my threatened radius?
Yep, he did. He did. Foolishly, he did.
That's a 27 to hit
Hits.
for 15 damage.
That's lethal. I messed that up. Should not have done that. Hellhound is going to try to recharge its fire breath. Failed to do so. I don't need to throw him away like I threw away the other guy. So he's going to back up to there. This guy's going to dodge. This Hellhound is going to try to recharge his fire breath. He's going to fail to do so. He will also back up and get ready. This guy's going to dodge. After that, we're going to go to the top of the order, which is the fear.
LongFish, we going in.
Okay.
I am swapping to my great axe
Yep. Drop the pike on the ground.
and bring me right into the center of their line. We're going to start on the northernmost guy. 18 to hit
Hits.
for 19 damage. Second attack. 18 to hit again.
Hits.
18 damage. Third attack. That is a 23 to hit for 17 damage.
You good?
Yeah, I don't have a bonus action, so we're good.
After the fear is the LongFish.
Move me forward 1 square and then diagonal right under the fighter. Action dodge. Bonus action spiritual weapon to the south Hellhound. 15 to hit
Yes.
for 10 force damage.
After that, we're going to go to the BlindOracle.
So I'm hasted. Means I have an extra action. My haste action is to shoot the one in front of the fighter. 27 to hit.
Hits.
28 points of damage. Let's move behind the pillar with the rest of my movement because I have a ton of it now. Bonus action, hide. Ready action, if something attacks the fighter, attack it.
After the BlindOracle was the AzureWolf.
Let's move to that column north of the rogue. I'm going to target the middle one with Ray of Frost. That's a 21.
Hits.
That is another 13 plus 5, so 18.
18 points of damage. That'll cut in half to 9 because they resist it. After that, we're going to go to the... Oh, it's my turn now. We are immune to fire, so let's start off with the Hellhounds. Hellhound is going to try to recharge. He recharges successfully. He's got to dive into the zone. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's going to go to there. Give me some damage.
29 damage.
29. Good God. Okay. And he is not a full devil, so he does not have magic resistance. He's going to take the entire 29. Both of you give me DC 12 dexterity saves.
18.
14 on fighter.
You're both going to pass. You're only going to take half of this. 25, so you're going to take 12. Fighter, you resist that, so you're going to take 6. And the cleric is going to take 12 and 18. I guess those would be simultaneous. What do you think? Is that the same hit or is that different hits for concentration?
Different sources, I'd say.
Different sources. Sounds good.
First one is an 18. Second one is a 16.
And then he's going to move back out.
Does that trigger the rogue?
I'm trying to get the Barb Devils, so something attacking the fighter, yeah.
That guy's going to move into the zone. He fails.
20 damage.
I should have checked to see if it recharged before he moved in. He fails to recharge, so he's just going to go right to the cleric. And he has advantage because of pack tactics.
Dodge, so cancel out.
I got a 22 to hit you.
I will hit.
Takes 6 points of piercing and 5 points of fire for a total of 11.
Con save is a 11.
After that, we're going to go to the Barb Devils. Barb Devils are going to go after the cleric. So he's going to move to there and attack the cleric.
That's an attack of opportunity.
It is an attack of opportunity. I was hoping to avoid those. Yep.
That is a 21 to hit
Hits.
for 19 damage.
He also starts his turn in the zone.
He does indeed start his turn off in the zone. Thank you. He passes.
16 half to 8.
He's going to make his attack against the cleric. I need to crack that zone. First one is a 16 to hit you.
Miss.
Second one is a 15 to hit you.
Missed.
And the third one is a 21 to hit you.
That will hit.
The tail attack is going to do 10 points of piercing damage.
Con 13.
This guy's going to start his turn off in the zone. He's going to pass.
27 half to 13.
3 attacks. First one is a 14.
Missed.
Second one is a 18.
Missed.
Third one is 17.
Missed.
Third guy. Start his turn off in the zone. 16, which I think is a failure.
So 26 damage.
26, and that is lethal. That guy drops. After that, we're going to go to the top of the order, which is the fear.
2 paces to the right, and we're going to wail on this center guy. First attack, 14 to hit.
That misses.
Second attack, that's a crit. 26 total. Third attack, a 22 to hit.
Yep.
For my actual minimum damage of 10. And that is it for me.
After the fear is the LongFish.
Action Channel Divinity. I'm going to heal myself for 55. Bonus action, move the spiritual weapon up. 15 to hit
Hits.
for 10 damage.
Lethal.
And turn.
After that, we're going to go to the BlindOracle.
Go ahead and move south 2 squares. We're going to shoot the Barb Devil with the haste action. 27 to hit
27 hits.
for 33 points of damage. Man, it's really hard because you can play Mother May I with the reaction attack is the problem. Let's go behind the pillar, hide bonus action. As my regular action, I would like to ready an attack on the first enemy that moves inside the Spirit Guardians.
After the BlindOracle, we go to the AzureWolf.
Pop out, hit that Hellhound just north of the fighter with Magic Missile. Casting it at second level, and we're doing 2 plus the 5.
1 plus 1 is 2, plus 5 for the intelligence is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. To this guy, he's going to take 28, and he's going to drop. Jump back.
Yep.
Hellhound's going to start his turn off in the zone,
24 damage.
and that is lethal to the Hellhound. He fails his save. Barb Devil's going to start his turn off in the zone.
19 damage.
He passes the save. 19 is half to 9. Then he's going to attack the Cleric. First attack is a 21 to hit you, Cleric.
That will hit.
Claw is going to do 7 points of piercing damage. Give me a save.
13.
Second attack is an 11.
That will miss.
Third attack is a 16.
That will miss.
That's all my guys. Fear, you're up.
Close in and kill. 17 to hit
Yep.
for 10 damage. Second attack. 22 to hit for 11 damage.
Yep.
17 to hit for 10 damage. Man, that was some of the worst rolls I am capable of.
Regardless, it's lethal. That's the end of the encounter. Report hit points.
144 of 159.
56 out of 126.
134 out of 134.
101 out of 109.
This is the short rest, pre-rest actions. Then it's going to go on to hit dice.
Going to throw to 8 total.
Doing 3. I gained 15.
7 hit dice and healing for 57.
Any post-rest actions. The adventurers have made their way into the first chamber and had their worst fears confirmed. Devils have in fact infested this area, and they'll have to clear them out. 2 encounters down, 4 more to go before the long rest. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll join us next week as the adventure continues. I'm Sarson Zero, and I will see you next time.